The customers wanted more oil in anticipation of the sanctions, but the sanctions are not really going to hit until the fourth quarter. November 4th, you're going to see October loaders come down dramatically in Iran. Trump administration has been pushing very hard, and we're going to see a pretty dramatic drop in Iranian exports come October.
But there are still going to be buyers for some of that oil, right? China said that they would.
China's unclear. Talking to the Chinese companies, there's going to be substantial cuts. The Indians are going to cut, I think, far more cuts than people originally thought, primarily because they're a little bit nervous about Trump. He's unpredictable, and there's other issues involved with the administration. So I think on oil sanctions, we're going to see a pretty substantial drop in Iranian exports. But it hasn't happened yet, and that's why we have an oversupply of probably something like 30 to 40 million barrels. Not a huge amount, but it's big enough to impact structure, Brent markets, and contango. The interesting thing is that WTI is still backwardated. Dubai is backwardated for November, December. So it's really Brent which is feeling the impact of prompt. At the end of the day, the Saudis want $70 to $80 oil, Brent. That's what they want. And they're pretty much supplying the market to achieve that.
Well, Trump doesn't want $70 to $80 oil, and last time he told the Saudis he didn't want that oil, came right back down.
Well, he doesn't want it above 80. He doesn't want it really above $3 gasoline.
You know, I don't know if you saw, though, he needs it, though. Did you see this big story in the Financial Times about how the Saudi Vision Fund, or not the Vision Fund, but Saudi Vision, which is trying to give money to SoftBank and all of these other people that they've basically committed to, that basically they're going to run out of money, that the current setup is a real problem for them.
Well, that's weird. So you need higher oil prices so that SoftBank can have money to build
No. Basically, they've made all these commitments to all sorts of investors around the world because as part of this strategy. They never had the Aramco IPO, which was supposed to be this big cash infusion. They were going to be able to send checks to everybody. Now they can't send checks to everybody. They have a problem.
Yeah, it's an oil-based economy. It's going to be very hard for them to divert, vision aside.
They need over 70 to balance their budget, for sure. So they're going to make sure it's at least $70 Brent.